iOS app lists here with a review of Hairy Words 1, which is a really nice educational app for iPhone and iPad that teaches kids the first 100 important sight words of the English language. It's available to download from the App Store for $2.99, and this is the main screen of Hairy Words 1. This is where you can select different levels to play. And Hairy Words 1 is a progressive game, and what that means is you have to complete a level in order to unlock the next one. So, just to start, we'll go ahead and check out the very first level. And you can see here, kids are presented with a variety of different words. They're pretty simple. And what they have to do is they have to save 2 Hairies in this particular level, and that's done by correctly spelling 2 of the words on the screen. So simply tap on a word, and then you have to spell it. So an on-screen keyboard will pop up. Spell it, tap go, and then we've saved one of the Hairies. We do this one more time because we have to save 2 of them. So go ahead and spell as. So we've saved our 2 Hairies. And go ahead and tap the igloo. And the way this is completed is by tapping the Hairy in order to make him jump across the gap. One of the things I noticed about this is that it might confuse kids at first because there's really no sense of direction in that there isn't really a tutorial or anything. It kind of goes from words to making the Hairies jump. So that's kind of one suggestion I have, is maybe a better visual, perhaps interactive tutorial that'll help kids kind of get acquainted with the basic ideas behind Hairy Words 1, especially when they get to that level. That way they don't get frustrated, and because if you don't save the 2 Hairies, you have to go back and do the words again, and it might turn into a little bit of a repetitive, frustrating thing. But as I said, it is a progressive game, so you can also see how many of the 100 total words your child has learned so far. And in higher levels, as you can see, you kind of have a few more options as far as what to do, and it definitely gets a bit more difficult. You can see we're up to four letter words now. One thing I did notice about this particular level, go ahead and spell our 2 words, is that the game, the jumping game, gets really difficult. We'll go ahead and do a 5-letter word, just to demonstrate. We've done our 2 words, and pink Hairies are worth more, essentially. They're the more difficult words. So here we have to manage 2 Hairies. You can see for young kids it's going to be pretty difficult. It's even tough for me to keep track of both of them in order to save them. So that's one thing I did notice, is that the jumping games are a little frustrating, and let's see, I forgot which word I'm at. Anyway, that's one thing I did want to point out. But other than that, Hairy Words 1 is full of fun and interactive elements. You can see the characters are cute, and personally, I really like the idea behind it. It's just that that jumping game, once you get into the higher levels, it gets a bit difficult. Not to say that kids can't grow into it once they get the hang of it, but you definitely don't want them to get frustrated with it and just give up altogether, because Hairy Words 1 definitely has a lot of educational value as far as teaching kids different important sight words. Again, Hairy Words 1 is available to download from the App Store for $2.99, which, in my opinion, is pretty standard for educational apps like this. As far as value goes, It's great. No in-app purchases to worry about, no advertisements or anything. So what you see is what you get, and it is universally compatible with iPhone and iPad, so that's always a plus as well. As always, if you enjoyed this review of Hairy Words 1, click like, subscribe to our channel, leave a comment, and check us out at iosapplists.com.